everyone, welcome back to yet another experience from our latest Sri Lanka trip. Watch the video till the end, as I will not only be sharing my whole experience towards the end, but also will be revealing how much did we pay for this particular activity. It is whale watching. So enjoy the video. See you towards the end.
Morning.
Good morning.
We are in Mirissa and we are going to
Whale watching.
whale watching. We are hoping to catch some whales today. There will be a lot of dolphins for sure. And we have taken which cruise? We have taken Natali cruise. And we're still filling up a lot of people on the boat. There are two decks. We've gotten a seat on the lower deck. We've gotten a window seat. Let me show you right here. Okay, we got lucky. However, I'm hoping to catch another seat later on upstairs for a better view. But that we'll see later. My fingers are crossed for to find some whales today. Right? Hoping for some luck. We're all set to go. We've gotten our life jackets. We've got the safety briefing. The boat has just started and the boat is fully packed. I don't think so we'll be able to get a seat on the upper deck. But we are leaving now. Look at the harbor. We are leaving. Keep you posted.
You enjoyed the video, you enjoyed the experience through my camera lens. But for this particular activity, I was really hoping to see some whales, as I'd never seen them in their natural habitat. So I was really excited. I was really hoping to see them. However, did I see them at the end? No. What I saw was dolphins. However, I've had better experiences of watching dolphins much closer than we did this time in Sri Lanka. So where was it? We were in Mirissa, down south in Sri Lanka, where they are famous for whale watching. You go walk around in the city, all you see is people advertising, different agencies advertising only about whale watching. We stepped into one of the offices and we inquired how much would they charge for the experience, and they told us $65 per person And the activity is about 4 to 5 hours, starts early in the morning, and breakfast and some drinks will be provided. Some tea, coffee, and juices will be provided during the experience. However, we thought that it was too much. So we went around and asked and negotiated about with a few people, but I really didn't want to miss this activity because, as I said, I am just in love with water. And so we had a driver who was a local guy from Sri Lanka. We asked him to negotiate on our behalf, and thankfully, and to our surprise, he brought the price down to $45. So we ended up paying 13,000 Sri Lankan rupees local currency per person. So in total, we paid about $90, 90 US dollars, or 26,000 Sri Lankan rupees. Now make sure you do book it in advance, either through the agency or like we did through a local person. Because when you go in the morning, because the activity starts at 6:30 in the morning, it actually starts, you have to board the ship at 6:30. So we left our hotel around 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. And the place was, the harbor was really close by to our hotel. We had particularly booked this because we knew in Mirissa that's one thing that we really wanted to do. So it was really easy for us to reach the place. It took us just 15 minutes. And when we went there, it's like a monopoly of people. They would not let you enter unless they see either you're coming through the agency, because when you pay those $65 through any advertiser or any agent, they give you a pickup and drop from the hotel. And unless you're coming with them or you have some connection like we did in our case, they would not let you enter the place. It's like a monopoly. They do not let you enter. We were lucky enough, this guy, our driver, spoke local language, and even though we had not paid any money in advance, he knew the place where we had to go and who we had to meet. And so we reached a place, we parked our car, and first thing we did was take a walk at the harbor to see how they had locally caught some fish last evening and they were selling them early in the morning. And to our surprise, a lot of people were already up buying those fishes, unlike us who do not get up like till 10 in the morning. Anyhow, we reached this particular cruise, which was Natalia Cruise, and it was around 6:10 when we already saw that the boat was already full. We thought we were early, but to our surprise, the boat was already full. We were pushed onto the boat and they told us that you can select any seats. Now, before we could go up, one of us grabbed a seat, which was me, at the window seat, before my husband went up to see that the boat was full. So all the best places were already taken. But we were still happy to get a window seat, so to grab some good experience. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, once the boat is sailing in the sea, everyone gets up, everyone moves around. So you don't really have to be stuck to that particular seat. Now, as promised, they told us that we will be getting some food and drinks. The only food that was served was some dry bread like croissants, some other local made pastries, and that was it. There were no drinks provided apart from water. That also was on request. However, they did go around with the medication before even the boat had started, which was for motion sickness. So in case you do struggle with nausea, vomiting, or motion sickness during any sailing or any ship activities, you can easily eat that medication beforehand. And I do recommend, please do it. Now, me and my husband, we have done a lot of these activities and we know that we are good without the medication. However, we did take one from them so we don't have to struggle later, but we didn't end up eating. We were absolutely fine. But we saw a lot of people throwing up during the trip and feeling sick. They were seasick. So it was not very pleasant to see all of that. So do take that medication from them. So as we said, don't eat up too much as well. And I think that was why they don't serve too much on the boat, because they don't want people to end up throwing later on. But the promises were made this much, but none was delivered. It was only dry bread and towards the end some mini bananas, as you can see in the videos, and that was all that we had gotten. There were no drinks provided, as I said, just water. Now the experience, if I talk about it, as I said, we only saw dolphins and a few turtles, which I couldn't grab a video of because they come up very quickly and they go in before even you blink an eye. I've seen much better experiences. So was it worth my $45 that I end up paying? Now I can't imagine people who had paid even $20 extra per person, which is 65. Because I personally feel if you've had experiences like this in the past, you can easily skip this in Mirissa. But that's the only thing that's actually famous in Mirissa. So that was it. I did not see any whales. They had promised that we could see killer whales and even blue whales. But as I said, they give you a safety briefing before even the boat starts, and our guide had actually declared that our chances of seeing a killer whale was, or any other whales, was only 60%, 60 to 65%. And it was already a put off for me because in my head I already knew that it is not happening today and I wasted my money. But did I still enjoy? Starting 6:30 in the morning, we came back to our hotel around 12, 11:30, 12ish, midday. I would say not for us. We had seen better experiences, so we could have easily skipped it. So if you are in Mirissa, if you have never done this experience before, please go ahead and do it. But if you have had experiences of seeing fishes in their natural habitat in a different country or at a different place, skip this. Mirissa also has beautiful parties in the evening by the beach. Go enjoy that. Or if not that, 30 minutes drive from Mirissa, there's a place called Gaul, which has beautiful beaches and fortresses by the beach. We stopped by to see the fortress before even we went on to Colombo. And at the beach, at the coast itself, we saw a lot of turtles for free. We didn't have to pay those $45 there. So I really do regret wasting my money there. However, it was a tick in the box as I had come to Sri Lanka and I didn't want to miss anything that I did. So that was my experience. I hope you got some tips and tricks from the video, some do's and don'ts as well. Please go ahead and enjoy if you've never been there before, but if you have, go ahead, do something else instead. Stay tuned for more experiences like this from our travels. See you soon in our next video.